In today's video, we will explore a famous adventure for the X-Men, the Phoenix Saga. I will be using references from the comics, the animated series, the films, and web series. So let's begin. We start with Wolverine. He is buying flowers from a vendor. He is about to enter the hospital to visit Jean Grey, where she felt ill after last night's mission. This is a bit tough, as it is hard for him to express emotions. Before he enters, he reflects on what happened.
1 minute we're on the shuttle, next minute, poor girl.
Professor Xavier sends the X-Men on a space mission. He does not fully explain to them why, as he is not too sure himself. He just feels that something dark is going to happen to Dr. Carbo and his crew. He had been receiving visions from a force stronger than he. Once the X-Men are aboard, Jean uses her powers to disguise the X-Men as crew members. The X-Men launch in outer space. Jean is later overcome by an unknown presence.
What is it, Jean?
I don't know. A presence. One I've never felt before.
What are you? Who are these people?
Smoke dispels from the vents. Jean realizes that it's a trap, and the X-Men are knocked unconscious by a gas. A tall being dressed in red stands before them.
It is unfortunate that you shall not be staying.
Why did you not prevent this?
I shall.
An alien known as Eric the Red, along with another shuttle crew member, now traitor, named Dr. Lang, is attempting to steal a powerful weapon. Eric reports to his leader, Dekin, that mutants have been placed on the ship and must have been warned by the Empress Lilandra. Jean awakens first and tries to control the crew, but realizes they are being controlled by alien technology. She manages to take out one of the crew members and is saved by Cyclops.
Too strong.
3, 2.
Eric the Red goes on to explain that he is an agent for the Shi'ar Emperor.
For my emperor to need me, watching your pathetic backwater little world, walking among you. Perhaps now I can be assigned to a more important planet, one that is not infested with lower life forms.
He has been on standby patiently waiting to serve Dekin on an important task for many years, as he can now prove himself as worthy. The X-Men manage to defeat Eric and his cronies, but damage has already been done to the ship. Eric uses this time to escape. Jean manages to pilot the ship, telling the others to get into a containment cell for protection. As Jean is piloting the ship, she is overcome by a surge of energy. This energy is a powerful force that will not let go, and although Jean screams in pain, she still manages to pilot the ship as it falls into the Jamaica Bay. The X-Men rise above water but cannot find Jean. They hear a rumbling from underwater. Jean rises in the air with flames around her. She states she is the Phoenix and then falls back into the water.
I am Phoenix!
The X-Men take her to the hospital.
Jean! Jean!
We now arrive back to the present day. Wolverine enters the hospital and notices he is the last X-Men to visit Jean, as the other X-Men have been there all night. The nurse tells the band of mutants that Jean is perfectly healthy and there should be nothing to worry about. The X-Men rejoice.
At all. Her CAT scans do reveal some erratic brain activity, but with some rest, she should make a full recovery.
Yes!
Xavier sends the X-Men on another urgent mission. They must travel to Scotland. Xavier states he had gotten an urgent text from Moira McTaggart that an intruder had invaded her facility.
Professor, we will go immediately.
I have never been to Scotland.
Neither have I, Droog.
Well, it's no Ireland, but it's a damn fine time of year to visit Scotland.
Wolverine is opposed to traveling knowing Jean is in the hospital. Xavier states Jean will be okay and that there are more important matters at hand.
Dr. McKay said she needs to rest. Her brain is special. It's sensitive to psychic stress. You and the others will do more harm here than help. Dr. McTaggart is the best physician in the field of mutant physiology besides myself. She's in the best care. And besides, any trouble on the island, you're kind of trouble. I sense you need to release some of this frustration. Scott can't lead you as he is. He needs to stay and clear his head.
I'll go break some heads and be a good little tool for you. At least I won't be here pissing and moaning like some flaming pussy.
As the X-Men exit, Xavier reminds Nightcrawler that in Scotland he can deactivate his mutant cloaking device as they are more accepting of mutants over there. For a quick history, when Nightcrawler first joined the X-Men, he had troubles dealing with being seen in public due to his appearance.
Put this on.
I don't believe it! Of course we're normal, Kurt. But not because of that machine.
Storm is right, Kurt. Normal is what you truly are.
Xavier created a cloaking device that would make him appear human. This boosted Nightcrawler's confidence. As the X-Men exit, Cyclops remained by Jean's side and asked her what happened to her in space. She explains that she felt sensations she's never felt before. A powerful sensation. A good sensation.
You said something, and then you lost consciousness.
I don't remember. How did I survive? Did I survive?
You're here, aren't you?
Yes, but I feel strange. Like I'm someone else.
Jean, who is Phoenix?
Phoenix.
The X-Men arrived to Scotland. They are greeted by a racist, although Xavier assured them things would be a little different.
No, no, no. I don't want you fucking muties getting in me van touching me upholstery.
But you don't even know us.
I don't want to know you twisted DNA.
What the fuck?
I suggest you just drive. Keep the comments to yourself. My drogue Logan here likes to hit people and make nasty comments like Mutie.
The X-Men travel across town to the Moira McTaggart's facility to investigate. As the X-Men enters, they split up. As Wolverine enters an area alone, he is attacked, unsuspectingly by the Master of Magnetism himself, otherwise known as Magneto. It's very strange that Magneto would be here of all places, but Wolverine assumes that Magneto is the intruder that Moira was talking about. Wolverine strikes first and battles with Magneto.
I'm offended by your accusation.
This is your last warning!
He is later saved by Cyclops, who blasts Magneto from behind. Magneto deflects the blast but does not continue to fight. He reveals that he had just arrived moments before the X-Men arrived themselves. Storm asks him why he is here, and he replies that he is only there to find one of his missing Brotherhood members. Magneto reminds the X-Men that the next time they try to attack him, it will be their last. Magneto flees the scene. The X-Men board the X-Jet that Cyclops arrived in. They find the intruder, which happened to be Multiple Man. Multiple Man appeared hurt, so they take him back to the X-Mansion where he could receive treatment. Cyclops tells the others that Magneto was a distraction as Eric the Red was the one who was there earlier looking for something. They should all be on their toes. Hopefully you enjoyed this part 1 of the Phoenix Saga. Please like and hit the bell icon to stay tuned for the next episode.
Look at idiots back there. We weren't ready for him.